What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tony D2 Wild checking in once again. Tony Digital bringing back another 1440p visual, back with another banger today, guys. We are watching now the reaction to Cash Nasty and the whole Mopey leaving 2Hype. Now, I really wanted to hear this one because Cash is, as far as I know, good with everybody in 2Hype, or he's good with the brand. So I'm curious to know how he's even speaking about this, because from the looks of the previous video, they don't like to talk about this type of shit. They want to move on. They want to move forward. They don't want to talk about this. They don't like that type of bad publicity. You know what I'm saying? So I'm curious to know how much Cash is going to actually say without jeopardizing himself, within 2Hype. Like, is he being held by the nuts right now, or is he able to speak freely? Is he going to speak freely? What can he say? Or is he after dropping this video, is niggas in the 2Hype crew now pissed off at him? Or is Cash going to be politically correct? Which could also be the case. I'm not gonna lie, I would think he would be more politically correct, because at the end of the day, he's still in the group. But we can think, and we can we can think, we can have opinions and predict, but we have the video here to find out. So let's go ahead and jump straight into this, man. Cash Nasty.
Yo, what's good, everybody?
All right. Let me go ahead. Man's eyes looking kind of. Let's see.
Come here to give you guys my perspective and everything, what you guys been spamming me and everything, throughout this whole 2Hype situation. And yo, yeah, man, let's go get the ninja here.
Okay, thank you, Cat, because your voice was got a little trembles in there, it was a little trembling in that bitch. And it was a little saddy in the beginning too.
Yeah, man, what's good, everybody, man? Jump from my IG at Cash Nasty, man. This is serious, man. You guys know, man, everything that's going on social media, I see everybody posting the videos and just taking clips, and just clickbaiting, man. Like y'all going crazy. But we're not here to talk about that, man. We're here to talk about this whole 2Hype situation, with Mopey. Now, I'm gonna give you guys my perspective. You guys gotta remember, I did not live at the 2Hype house. All right. The most I would ever be there probably probably 2 consecutive nights. You know what I mean? Back to back. And that's me. I'm never.
And I think that was a good thing for Cash. I think that's why Cash has been able to do what he had to do. Cash has never been, and I'm not saying it in a bad way, but he's never been fully dependent on that house and people around him to make videos. Cash was able to make videos by himself. Not to say the boys ain't being able to do it as well. They can, because they all was at one point. But it's now to accustom to being around people. In general, being around people, living with people will get you faster and more successful on YouTube. If me and the sneaker guys all lived in the house together, shit would be way better than just living by ourselves how it is now. But Cash has always been like that. So, that's why I think Cash is able to maneuver how he is.
Really in there, you know what I mean? I'm chatting with them, going to their rooms, and then I'm going to go live, you know what I mean? So I never lived there, so you guys got to look at that perspective, man. You know what I mean? I had roommates before, you know what I mean? And I know, it could be little things, like the last person who left their dish inside the dishwasher, and the other roommate would get mad. These are things I had been through. I mean, simple things like last person leave their clothes in the wash machine or dryer, and little things like that add up, man. If you went through roommates, man, you know what I'm talking about, man. So that's why when I was offered, from everybody 2Hype, for me to stay in the your Belinda house and the new house, I always say, I'd rather get my own spot, And I mean, let's be real, man. I like to walk around butt naked, my balls out. Just being triple y'all. Now, if you guys come in for drama, go ahead and leave, man. All right? I've been through too much YouTube drama and beef coming up. You guys can look at my history. I'm just experienced now, man. It's not worth it, bro. All the people that I have ever argued with, whatever it is, it's squashed. I mean, always saying, me and him cool. Some Illuminati, I DM him. You know what I mean? Life is way too short to just hold people, just hold these grudges with these people, man. Especially these people online, So that's just common experience. But this right here is in real life. I didn't think or have any type of idea that it would actually come to where it's at right now. You know what I mean? Me making it, I'd rather not even make these type of videos, man. But we here, man, I rather kept it offline. I've been trying to bring people together, some type of ways, I talk to Lowe's, matter of fact, these are people I'm cool with, y'all, right? I'm not beefing with TD, Mopey, Mal, or Lowe's, man. These are my dudes. I'm going to address a lot of questions, what you guys been asking. I'm gonna try my best. But let's go and get to it. Guys want me to be trill? Well, I'm gonna be trill. You know what I mean? So let's talk about my boy Mopi. You know what I mean? Me and his relationship, man. Relation. Please don't put that in another context. I know how y'all are, bro. Mopey, my dude, bro. You know what I mean? I can call him right now. He'll pick up, you know. Whenever this thing, he was transpiring before what it is, you know, like, you know, me and Mopi, we would talk. I feel like, you know, he would talk to me first, and I didn't know this would transpire this way, right? But we built this off of friendship at the beginning. And I'm not saying that it's not still friendship, right? I'm not beefing with nobody too hype, you know what I mean? They not holding Cash, you signed this contract. You can't say anything. You can't do anything. I'll tell you guys tonight, bro. If I had that,
All right, thank you for letting me know. That was my main concern right there.
I wouldn't even be here.
Yeah.
I don't like restrictions, man. You feel me? That's why I left that assistant manager job, man. That stressful job. I got tired of talking to him and telling him, hey, Cash, you know, you got to stay late. Hell no, I want to leave. I just remember, like, when I first, like, came into Too Hype, you know what I mean? We first built Too Hype, man. And before we get in there, I'm going to tell you guys tonight, me and Chris had a conversation before we made Too Hype what it is right now. You know what I mean? I told Chris, this was back then when I was live streaming. I just got done live streaming. I was stressed. You guys know I was in a deep depression because it was just, you guys know how the 2K community can be, bro. And I was live streaming every day. It was a lot to manage, man. And I told Chris that I did not want to take on no leadership role, you know what I mean? Just because I've been exhausted, you know? I want to come and bring energy, you know what I mean? Do some fun things, but, you know, like making like big boss decisions and doing all the stuff behind the scenes that you don't get money for, I didn't want that at all. And it was really clear, you know, from the get-go with them. And it worked out. Because look at this right here, y'all, right? Us as people, we automatically gonna just magnify who's in charge. You know what I mean? You know the car that your boss drive. You do. You know your boss wife name. You know these type. It's little small things. You know what I mean? And this right here just covered me just growing in a company from being an associate to the assistant manager. I knew these type of things right will occur. So when you in this big role, bro, you get magnified crazy. And I didn't want that. And I'm not gonna sit right here and trash Mopey. The dude's a good dude, man. Like, we have like the most open conversations, y'all. Like, we talk about aliens. We'll talk about like just you know, them deep talks that you wish you and your homeboy could talk about, man. We would like do it just about every night, you know, after we get done with videos, man. He's a genuine good dude, bro. You know, me and Mal, bro, like, you know, we love Mopey, bro. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody, man, you fuck with Mopey, bro, you fucking with us. You know what I mean? Like, straight up, man. You know, like, it is still that type of bond. You feel me? Now, from my perspective of not staying in the house and hearing, you know, Mopey's side, I was shocked. You know, I didn't even think like I said, I didn't even think we was to come to, you know, social media. I was really shocked because it's like, bro, I thought, you know, like, everything was good. Everybody can have their disagreements. You know what I mean? It's so many different personalities in the group. We have disagreements, but I didn't know it would come to this right here, man. I could have done more. You know what I mean? I feel like everybody could have done more, man, in a way to where, like, we could have communicated more, you know.
Seemed like the problem is that Cash didn't live there, so Cash didn't know to that degree. Very similar to what I've said. Like, I've met the guys, I've hung out with the guys, and I've talked to the guys, but I never lived with them. And when you live with someone, it's a different aspect. Cash didn't live. He was there for 2-3 days, be gone, and come back by maybe next week or maybe a couple days later. Living with someone and being around them 24/7 makes a whole difference than, you know, than just stopping by. Cash never had that argument about who left the dishes in there. Cash never had that argument about cleaning up. Cash never had that argument about who left the closing the laundry. He never had that argument about this person not getting up to do a video, because when he came, it was like he was a visitor. It's just a difference. It's like that with anything. You feel me?
Just really hear him out. You know what I mean? Instead of like asking that one time, hey, bro, you good? So, you know, and they're like, nah, you look at me in the eye like, nah, man, are you really good? I would do that. But I feel like, you know, us collectively, we should have done it more. You know what I mean? He has a right, you know, to express how he feels, bro. You know what I mean? He's human. And honestly, I just didn't know how serious it was, you know, until now. All right, so let's keep it trill. Even more trill, all right? How many of you guys right now watching this video here from your phone, probably on lunch break, all right? Probably at your job sneaking. You know what I mean? How many of you guys doing it? What's your in the comments? A lot of you guys probably are, right? Now, if you had an opportunity, you know, to come and do videos.
I'm doing what you're doing, Cash, but now on a bigger scale.
You know, will you drop what you're doing right now? You damn right you would, because I did. So while I'm saying that, you know,
I did.
Jezer did give Mopey an opportunity. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sugarcoat. He gave him an opportunity, you know, to have a voice. You know what I mean? To do something different in life. You know what I mean? It's probably not what he want to do now, but he did give him that opportunity. You know what I mean? And they were childhood friends. I don't want to go in depth with that, but you know, like that is just how I'm coming. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, well, you ready to go work an 8 to 5 where, you know, the man behind your back telling you you're not doing your job right? You know.
So I seem like I feel like I know where Cash is taking this, and if that's the case, that is a very, 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 you have to take that into consideration. Big part here. If Cash is taking it, because I didn't know. I might have overstepped and talked. But what it seemed like Cash is about to say is that Mopey wasn't a YouTuber. Jazzer said, hey man, one of his best friends come and do YouTube. Like me just telling D-Money to stop doing his job, come do YouTube, I'll get you paid. And then I guess maybe that led to that happening, but then maybe David starts slacking. He's not able to take the hate in the comments or being able to take the stress behind all this, and then start slacking and not doing nothing. And then me and David kind of fall out or something. Or me and Dave, you know, I'm like, bro, I gave him the opportunity to make his life better, but David didn't make his life better. Then I can see where that problem will occur. So let's see if that's the case.
You got these things going on at home, bro. You know, you got family issues. All they take about your bills need to be paid. You know, you barely making, you know, ends meet for the bill payments, bro. You know what I mean? Oh, well, you rather entertain millions. You know, let's not forget that, y'all. You know what I mean? That's hella valuable, man. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people in the struggle where I come from, bro, will stop, drop every single thing to have the opportunity. All right, so let's talk about Jesse later, which I want to call him. All right, man. This guy here is a hard-working person, man. You know what I mean? For how hard he worked, bro, you'll think this dude right here came out the struggle. You feel me, bro? And I watched Jesse, you know, grow as an individual. You know what I mean? Am I here to have his back? I'm just being straight up with y'all. You know, take it how you want. You know what I mean? He never did me wrong in no type of way. You know, I didn't stay in the house. But from my perspective, bro, Jezzer, he kept growing as an individual. Jezzer got a whole team, bro. You know what I mean? He got a whole team behind him, editors and all these things right here, you know, production and all these right here, bro. He giving them dudes a job. You know what I mean? He's creating jobs for the people, and that is a good thing. You know what I mean? I got editors too, but that also come with a lot of responsibilities, y'all. You know what I mean? He got this big house, man. You know what I mean? More bills need to be paid, bro. What I'm trying to say is, man, you know, the little small things, sometimes we tend to forget. And let me break it down here to y'all, bro. Right? When I was assistant manager at Walmart, bro, I wanted.
When you put in that position, when you got a lot of shit going on, you know what I'm saying? With me, like I got Sample, I got a new sneaker cleaner that I'm working on. As you guys know, I got this channel we're working on. I got the main channel we're working on. You know, I got a wedding, I got a family, I got friends. Sometimes little things like someone going through something, shit very similar to like the I Am Real P thing, where motherfuckers is wanting to do certain videos and you got tons of other things going on. You tend to might overlook or forget. You know what I'm saying? There's people I need to get on calls with that I might have told them I'll get on the call with and I fucking forgot. Like, it's a lot of shit going on, so maybe that could have inspired. And in my original video with the Mopi, I never really bashed anybody. The only person that kind of threw me off the most was Jidel. I don't really have a good, I never really, the energy wasn't there. Jazzer, for the most part though, I never really had a bad energy with him, you know, not really, you know, and I can't lie, I didn't know he was that hard of a worker, but now, you know, Cash breaking it down, I get it, I understand it, and I believe what Cash got to say.
To do anything as possible to get out. All right, I stopped talking to my family and my best friends for 2 years.
That's what I did.
2 years.
5. I did 5.
I remember when I was live streaming every single day and all this right here, bro.
5 for me.
Job, I was there for 2 years. I didn't have no really friends, bro. I didn't even see Malcolm up until I got the Challenger. That's when I pulled back at his crib. You feel me? I remember times like my mom.
For me, 5 years. On New Year's this year, on New Year's Eve this year, I linked up with my friends that I used to hang out with all the time. For the first time, we were all together for over 5 years. 5 years. I finally linked up with my friends. Now, I seen some of them slide bys here and there, but we hung out, had dinner together, drank a little bit, and kicked it. And we ain't did that in 5 fucking years. Because when I've been doing this YouTube shit, I've been locked in, targeted for 5 years, every day. YouTube videos, lives, everything. I want this shit, bro.
Would blow my phone up like several days at a time because like I would not like reciprocate it. Like it was like I had tunnel vision. It was like I felt like I had to prioritize like where I'm at, like where I'm living at in life. I wanted better for myself. So it's like I put a lot of people on the back burner, bro. You know, and I'm a man. You know what I mean? I'm a human. I make mistakes. You know what I mean? And you know, luckily, you know, I'm fixing that bond now.
But it's not I don't think that's a mistake, Cash. If you would have did anything else, it would have slowed it down. I took 5 years of my own life out of this, and I do have the regrets that, but I wouldn't have changed it.
But it's fixed, you know. Hopefully, Mom, I love you. When you driven so much, man, the little small things you sacrifice for. You know what I mean? And that's gonna come with relations. You know what I mean? You're gonna grow together or you're gonna grow away from each other, man. You know what I mean? And what I'm saying there, because like I'm just trying to give a big relief on him because like I see he get a lot of heat. You know, he just got a lot of responsibility. A lot of bills need to be paid, man. You know what I mean? And I understand that because, you know, when you're trying to you driven, you like tunnel vision. You know what I mean? Like, it would come with that, man, when you like so driven, a lot of your relations with people and friends, you know, they be put on the back burner, you know, temporarily, because like, you know, you got to sacrifice that, man. You know, it's sad to say that, but it's just how it is, bro. A lot of people don't want to make them sacrifices. A lot of people, excuse me, a lot of people want to sleep more. A lot of people want to have a comfortable lifestyle. A comfortable lifestyle.
I don't want to be comfortable.
Laid on a comforter, you can say. From my perspective, the mistake that Jersey done, you know, with this whole drama going on, was the fact, you know, he reached out to his family. That wasn't a mistake, but putting it in a video, you know what I mean? It just didn't seem genuine, you know what I mean? Even though he might have had the good intentions, the way it looked bad, you know what I mean? And I told him about it, you know what I mean? I didn't like the fact he done that. I do remember, y'all, is that Mopey, you know, he expressed to us that he mentally wasn't there for videos, you know what I mean? And I remember when we had a talk outside, you know, Mopey was saying that he was going to go get help or whatnot. You know, Jersey was crying. You know what I mean? I can never forget how the face, you know, the face Jersey had, like he was disappointed himself because he felt like that he could have did more for Mopey. You know what I mean? That's the energy I had felt from him, man. You know? But let's talk about Christopher London, a.k.a. LSK, man. Now, this guy here, he the one who taking a lot of responsibilities behind the scenes, all right? These are things that you do not get paid for, man. These are things that like
And Chris does get a lot of hate in general, like a lot. I think because Chris is the most, and when I say this, I don't mean it in like a fruity way, but the most flamboyant, not gonna say flamboyant. He's the most Hollywood, and he takes on that charisma. Like he likes that. He takes that. I mean, him and his girl, they're both pretty well put out in the limelight. And like I said in another video too, like I've never had a bad thing with Chris, man. Chris been in my vids. I can link with Chris whenever. Like I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know the situation here, but Mopey went the fuck in on him. So I'm curious to know.
The tedious things that I just could not handle, did not want to do. You know what I mean? Like just holding people accountable for, you know, coming to the film, you know, talking to collabs, collaborate, little small things like that, man. You know, the administrative work. So Chris, being true with y'all, this is the person I bump heads the most with. Why? It's just his delivery. You know what I mean? His delivery is so off a lot of times. It's just like I have to like check him, like, hey, bro, like sometimes we be in calls, you know what I mean? And he'll just talk over, you know, he feel like that his opinion is so much more important than the next person, you know? And I'd be like, hey, man, I'm talking. You know what I mean? It'd be awkward with me, but, you know, he would check himself. You know what I mean? He wouldn't hold that against me. So I'm taking out this right here. You know, a lot of people looking at the text message, I think it was a Mopi video of, you know, looked like he was being, you know, like a dictatorship. You know what I mean? He was saying, you know, I would suggest you guys to unfollow these dudes right here. I don't mess with whatever it is. I didn't do it. You know what I mean? Because, like, bro, you ain't about to boss me around. You know what I mean? Did they feel uncomfortable about it? Chris, especially? Yes. But when I got around him, did he make me feel some type of way about it? Anything like this? No. All right? It's just that, you know, he's a very emotional person, I guess. You know what I mean? And a lot of his delivery just be wrong. And one thing I do like about Chris is that, you know, when you tell him something, he do correct it. You know what I mean? He tried to correct it. He'll try to do the exact same thing over and over. You guys want to ask, do I feel like Chris got good intentions? My answer would be yes. I feel like Chris got really legitimate good intentions for people. You know what I mean? Like he do try to put on as much people as he.
And I'll say this, and I'm not knocking Cash. Cash knows this, but Cash, I got to put you on the spot. I mean, I asked Cash to be in my sneaker battle, and Cash told me he would be in it. This man ain't been able to be in one since goddamn maybe, I think, August. I told LSK to be in my sneaker battle. Man, LSK pulled up like in a week. So, LSK, Cash still like my brother, man. Still is, but Cash, I gotta hold you to that, man. You know what I'm saying? You told me you got me. I got them pulled up on 2 of your videos with no goddamn thoughts. You still ain't pulled up on me on mine. I still got love for you. I still love you know what I'm saying? No love lost. But I'm just saying, yeah, like LSK, as I'm saying, like LSK pulled up on some short notice type shit and did my shit, like knocked it out the park for me. You feel me? So I can't knock the man. He's been there for me.
He can, like, if he's eating, he do try to get the bag too, you know, with sponsorships and things like that. Not a selfish individual to where he feel like he just eating and everybody else not gonna eat. You know, he try to let everybody eat, but at the exact same time, you know, when you just worry about the bag too much, you know what I mean? You don't really looking at people, you don't feelings too much, you know what I mean? You think the bag will cover feelings. I myself had them, you know, type of issues myself, you know? Shit, sometimes my sister would be like, hey, boo, can we talk or whatever it is? And, you know, I would miss the phone call because I'm either doing something or whatever, doing something busy on videos. You know, I feel bad. And next day I'll send her some money, you know, then talk, you know? It's what I think we're going to do. So I'm not really going to address Zach and Jadell situation. I feel like they're going to make their own video to talk about it. You know, I think they got some more personal things going on, you know, behind this.
I want to hear Zach and I want to hear Jadell because the impressions I got off of Jadell could be just based upon what I've seen and what Mopey's seen. I want to give Jairo that chance. I don't want to seem some sort of way, but I'm just basing it upon what I felt at one time.
So yeah, I'm gonna let them boys handle it. And no, bro, I ain't got no type of steam with Zach or Jairo. Like, I can have conversations with these dudes right here, bro. They don't force me to do something that I don't want to do. You know what I mean? If I feel uncomfortable or I feel like I don't want to do a video, man, they always been over for me. You know what I mean? Like, I tell you this right here, man. A lot of these 2 hype videos, man, like, they do respect the fact that, you know, I got to come back to Louisiana, my family, and I be going for like a month or 2, you know what I mean? And that would be in the way of them doing their videos, you know, but they always do bend over for me. So, you know, I just want to say that you can boys watch. I do appreciate that, man. And yeah. So I see a lot of you guys talking about the blacklist words and everything that was on the channel. I didn't know, but I can explain it because I really do understand it. And I'm going to break it down to y'all, all right? Let's say if you break up with your girlfriend, right? Do you want to continuously walk around and see her picture on the counter? Do you? No, you don't, all right? It make you sick to your stomach, right? So what I'm saying is, y'all, no one want to just look at negativity, bro. Like, no one want to wake up and look at, you know, you guys comparing me to other people. I don't like seeing that, bro. You know what I mean? That would, like, stop my motivation, you know, my grind. You know what I mean? You don't think sometimes, you know, LeBron get tired of seeing the Michael Jordan comparison? He's tired of it. Everybody's tired of it, man. So with Mopi being blacklisted, it was more about, you know, like, this is when Mopi went off to go get help, you know what I mean? And you know, I remember the conversation that we had in the group text message. It was like, you know, can you guys stop spamming him? You know what I mean? While he's going to seek help, you know, as in a way, just trying to, you know, like relieve a lot of pressure, you know, and expectations on Mopi. It really was, from my point of view, was caring about Mopi, you know, mentally. His mentality, you know, his mindset, man. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to continue to see them type of things, bro, especially when you're going through stuff, bro. And I think I see a lot of people talking about, oh, y'all blacklist, amp, Simon, and all type of things right here because y'all compare us to them all the time, bro. You know what I mean? And no one want to sit here and just look at that every single. I don't, and I think right here, I'm not going to see that stuff every day. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think that's a legitimate.
Can I be honest? My main channel, not this channel, not yet at least. The comment section has over the years has gotten way more toxic, bro. I remember back a year, 2 years ago watching Cash on Twitch, and everybody in the comments on his live streams on Twitch is LLL hairline, talking shit, just clowning, joking. Like, they're jokes, yes. Somebody talk about my forehead once, yes, it's funny. But if it's like 1 million people constantly saying hairline in my videos, it gets annoying a little bit. Like, move on to another joke. Or like, if you're constantly just talking shit, like, even if you're joking, like, it just gets annoying, bro. So I understand that.
Reason why them type of words right there was blacklisted. Whoever did it, hey man, thank you. Cause yeah, I ain't wanna look at it myself. So where I feel like that should happen, y'all, is just that everybody, us in our group, we need to take accountability for our mistakes and continue to strive to get better, you know, just as individuals, as people, as humans. You know what I mean? Because we're not perfect, man. We're going to make mistakes, you know what I mean? But I feel like if you're going to judge, you should judge a person on how they correct their mistakes, not the mistakes they're doing. You feel me, man? And a lot of you guys, you know, y'all see us on camera, man. You know, we happy, we positive. But you guys got to remember, man, when that camera goes off, we got real life things going on with us, man. You know what I mean? Everybody got their own struggles, man. You know, and, you know, I can recall some days I go up to 2 house, man. I didn't even want to film sometimes, you know what I mean? But I did it for the group, you know, and, you know, Mopi, or sometimes Zach would put me to the side, but like, hey, man, everything y'all good? You know what I mean? They would, like, kind of understand, you know what I mean? So to reiterate all this right here going on, y'all, Mopi, still my boy, man. Mal, still my boy, man. TD, still my boy. Hey, bro, my bad for not calling the last couple of days, man. You know, I just feel like there's so much stuff going on. Lo, still my boy. Talked to Lo the other day, man. You know, these right here still my boys, man. And I don't do the beef and stuff, man. You know what I mean? It just, I feel like they're childish. I don't even feel like that we should even came to where we at right now, you know, doing the video. All right, so let me talk a little bit about, you know, 100 Thieves, man. All right, I see you guys leaving comments, things like this right here, man. You guys should not be leaving no type of negativity. This right here, not my contract. This is just me personally telling you guys right here, all right? So I remember before, you know, we got signed and everything like that, we was having like issues within the group because like we all was having too many responsibilities. You know what I mean? We was growing so fast, still is growing fast. You know what I mean? But I got 2 different channels, y'all. You know what I mean? I live in Louisiana and I live in California. You know what I mean? I got family out here, bro. You know what I mean? So it was taking on so much, man. You know, I myself said, bro, something need to change. We need something, bro, because with the way this right here going, man, I'm going to be burnt out and I'm going to be miserable. You know what I mean? And everybody felt that way. So 100 Thieves came in and they relieved a lot from us, y'all. I mean, just look at our last videos, man. Look at the production, man. You know, it's just that we got so much going on, y'all. You know, you could be overwhelmed. You know what I mean? So I personally just want to thank 100 Thieves for picking us up again, man. You know, I greatly appreciate it. Real talk, man. Because, yeah, man, So this situation right here, man, you know, we're going to continue to grow, man. We're going to look at all our faults, man. I'm going to make sure that everybody look at their faults. Trust me, from here and out. You know what I mean? I'm going to try my best. So in Mopi video, man, he brought some real talk, man. You know, he was saying, you know, when you have all this fame, you know what I mean, and money coming, you know, you tend to, you know, kind of lose your ground. You know what I mean? Because like everything just coming at you so fast. I myself had to check myself a couple times. You know what I mean? Like, calm down with your ego, Cash. You know what I mean? Don't get lost within the sauce. You know what I mean? So, you know, I can honestly say that us as individuals, we are growing. You know what I mean? But we do need to stay grounded, you know, and could just continue to, you know, have ourselves take responsibility for our faults. So just ending it off, man, I just want to thank all you guys, man, for a little support, man, you know, and, you know, for the people who, you know, not, you know, jumping the ship or whatnot, you know, leaving too hype, unsubscribing, I was right here, man. I appreciate you guys who want to hear everybody's perspective. You know what I mean? There's always three sides to the story. You know, it's that person's perspective, my perspective, and the truth. You know what I mean? And it takes a lot of maturity to sit back and endure everything. Just, you know, just get it all together and just, you know, get your truth from it. Thank you guys so much, man, for watching this long video. Nats Crew, that's the thing. Give me!
First things first, Cash, before we leave, man. Time to put that bitch away, buddy. Fuck is that on your chest? Get you purple and gold, man. Them days over with you, but big bye. You feel me? Especially with you. Well, you in Louisiana probably right now, I think. But yeah, man. I mean, I feel like Cass laid it down pretty good. Called it down the middle. Called it for what it is. You know, it's a lot of stuff that's we can give opinions on. But at the end of the day, the only way for this to be straightened out is between Jezzer and Mopey. Like, they need to have a conversation behind the scenes, like off YouTube. Their friendship, like he's like Mopey was saying, Tyler and I think that's Mopey's real name, Tyler and Jesse. You feel me? They need to have that real talk. And then if they decide to make something work on YouTube, that's fine. But YouTube, like, they need to fix their personal relationship, and then they can see about what comes next with YouTube. You feel me? And that's if that's the case. But it is what it is. I think Cash called it down the middle. I don't feel like Cash was reading off a teleprompter. I think Cash called it real clean, and I get it. You know, Cash will tell you too, like, straight up, like, Cash will tell you too, like, Cash looks at me and he knows I work my fucking ass off. Like, he knows I work hard. So when he was describing Jezzer, it kind of made me like, damn, okay, so Jezzer's like, he does that same shit like me. Like, we're like, me and Jezzer are far and beyond different. Like, he's on a bigger platform and scale, but I would say, bro, the amount of work that I put into my channel and shit, and the amount of shit I do, like, I do just as much as a lot of these guys. You know what I'm saying? Do I need my flowers? I don't need my flowers. I don't need that recognition. But I'm just saying, like, I do feel like, bro, I got a lot on my plate that I handle. I think Jesse, you know, one thing Jezzer does have over me, though, is definitely the amount of people. He has a whole fucking team, you know. And LSK, I can't really say anything bad, man. LSK's been there when I needed him. And that's just the main thing here. So, to each his own, man. This is the video. Shout out to Cash, shout out to 2Hype, shout out to Mopey. And, yeah, that's it.